Welcome back to another episode of Quick Picks with the Geek. I am your host, Bro Power the Geek. Alright, we're diving into this heavyweight bout between Jhonata Diniz and Marcin Tybura. This is one of those matchups that screams, expect some chaos and maybe a little confusion. Originally, Diniz was set to fight Derek Lewis, but now he's facing a very different kind of challenge in Tybura. Let's get into it. Jhonata Diniz, starting off with Jhonata Diniz. He's got that striking pedigree with a ton of experience in kickboxing. Odds are minus 120 for Diniz with a record of 8-0. And he's coming into this fight looking to throw some absolute bombs. He's like a heavyweight who heard the phrase, go big or go home, and took it way too literally. He's out here swinging like he's trying to swat a fly that just won't die. Now, Diniz's stand-up is no joke. He's the type of guy who doesn't just hit hard. He hits like his strikes come with a built-in insurance policy. His kicks, brutal. His punches, designed to knock the sense out of you. But here's the thing, Diniz is relatively new to MMA, with only a handful of pro fights. So when it comes to grappling, well, let's just say if you took him to a jiu-jitsu class, he might look at the mats and ask where the ropes are. In other words, Diniz is like that friend who's great in one area but needs a little help in everything else. In this case, if he can't keep Tybura standing, he could end up on his back. And that's not exactly where you want to be with Tybura on top. Marcin Tybura. Now let's talk about Marcin Tybura. He's coming in as a slight dog at plus 100 and holds a solid record of 25-9. Tybura is one of those heavyweights who understands the concept of fighting smart. He's got a well-rounded game, but his grappling is where he shines. You're more likely to see him shoot for a takedown than engage in a slugfest. And for Diniz, that's like hearing the alarm bells start ringing. Tybura is essentially the heavyweight equivalent of that friend who insists on taking the safest route home. He's not out here taking unnecessary risks. If there's an easy path to victory, he's taking it. And in this case, that path is spelled takedown. Once he gets a guy to the mat, Tybura's control is legit, and he'll start working his ground and pound like he's got a quota to meet. His game plan is simple. Get Diniz down and keep him there until the ref or the clock says otherwise. He might not have the kind of power that Diniz has, but he's got the experience, the patience, and the skills to grind this one out. Tybura is the guy who sees that Diniz is a kickboxer and immediately thinks, why would I let this dude hit me when I can just take him down? So who's taking this one? This fight comes down to who can execute their game plan first. Diniz wants to keep it standing and turn it into a brawl. Tybura wants to turn it into a wrestling match. If Diniz can catch Tybura with something early, he might pull off a miracle and add another KO to his highlight reel. But if Tybura gets his hands on him and drags him down, it could be a long or actually very short night for Diniz. Diniz might come out swinging like he's auditioning for Rocky 12 Return of the Haymakers. But if Tybura can weather that early storm, it'll be his world on the ground. It's kind of like a race between a bulldozer and a Ferrari. One's fast, but the other just keeps rolling until it gets the job done. Official pick, Marcin Tybura. I'm picking Marcin Tybura to get it done here. Look, Diniz is dangerous on the feet, but Tybura is just too savvy to stand and trade with him. He's going to shoot for takedowns, and I think he's going to get them. Once this fight hits the mat, I don't see Diniz having the answer to Tybura's control and ground and pound. So, Tybura by TKO or a smothering decision. Expect to see some frustrated looks from Diniz as he tries to figure out why he can't just get up and throw bombs. If you enjoyed this, go ahead and smash that like button. If you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss a beat when the next video drops. And don't be shy. Leave a comment below and let me know who you got winning this fight. Let's see who really has the crystal ball around here. Until next time.